My head's spinning. Not my man. Hey y'all, so today, as y'all can see from the title, today is a story time, and we just gonna jump right into it because, you know, I don't really have nothing to say. You know, this the intro. I don't really have no updates for y'all. We just gonna jump straight into the story time. So in this story time, it took place right after we was fresh out of school, because this was when I was in high school. I'm not gonna give a year or anything like that because I'm 22, baby. People can, you know, put 22, and we don't need that. So I'm gonna just say we were in high school, but it was summertime, and it was freshly summer because I live in Michigan, like up north. I know people like don't know, but up north we get out of school in June and go back in September because that's just how it work up here. I know down south y'all get out in May and go back in August. That sounds crazy to me for some reason. I don't know, like going to school in August. Anyway, so yeah, this took place in the summertime. Oh, what we gonna name him? We're gonna name him Joel. So that's my brother's name. Is his name Joel? No, his name is Joe. His son's name is Joel. Child, anyway. So I met Joel through all my mutual friends. Like, so I lived in a mobile home complex. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a trailer but just nicer. Like, I'll put something on the screen. So I lived in a mobile home. That's my heat cut on. I hope it's not too loud. I'm gonna try to get louder to talk over. But I lived in a mobile home community. So it was like on this block, and his apartment was like, if you went around, and it was like over here. So I'm right here and he's right here. But my complex ran so deep, and I lived all the way in the back, that he was beside me. And all that was making a difference was a fence. So me and my friends would just hop the fence and go over to that apartment complex because I had a best friend at the time. She stayed in there. We not best friends no more, obviously, but well, we not, it's not wrong, like we still Facebook friends, we cool, hey girl. But my best friend at the time stayed over there, so we would go over there every day because I didn't want to be at home. Me and my homegirls, me and my nieces and my nephews, because we super tight too because we close in age. So me, my nieces and my nephews, my homegirls would go over to my best friend's house, and then of course from us being over there every day, we met the other kids in her complex, so we got cool with them. Now I don't remember exactly who exact friend Joel was because I don't really remember like us initially meeting. Like I don't remember our first conversation, first meet. Like I don't remember that. I just remember what I remember. So I don't remember our first interaction. So I don't remember who friend he was, but he was one of my friends, and he didn't stay in the complex because we knew everybody. So he his brother had, I don't know if his brother had just moved in or if his brother already stayed there and he just finally came outside, but his brother lived there. He didn't live there. He just would come and visit on the weekends, but he said he was coming to visit for the summer, the whole summer. So I'm like, cool. Now mind y'all, Joel's not ugly. Honestly, Joel, he was I'm not gonna say out of my league because look at me, but he wasn't somebody that I normally went for because at this time I didn't use step. I step now, baby. You don't have to shoot your shot. I'll shoot mine if I like it. I don't care. But at this time I didn't used to like shoot my shot. I would wait on, you know, a dude talk to me, and I always get like ugly, medium, cute guys, but he was like cute. He was like a nice 7.5, 8. I'm gonna give him an 8. So he was like an 8, and he had, now one thing about me, the first thing I look at a man is his mouth and his shoes. I gotta see how them teeth looking, and I gotta see what's on your feet. Now, one thing about me, I'm a sucker for a man with some nice juicy lips. Like, I don't know what it is, but if you got like medium large lips, I don't know why, but I just, for some reason, just love big lips, and he had some nice size lips on him. He was like brown skin. He was like the same color as me. We was basically the same color, and he was tall. I'm 5'1". At this time, I probably was like 4'11". So really tall, brown, and I think he was like a year older than me. So we get to texting. Now this is around the time like Kik was still a thing, but it was like how Snapchat is now. Like don't nobody really use it, but it's still around. That's how Kik was. I still had it on my phone. I hadn't deleted it yet, but I still was on there, you know. So I had asked him for his Kik, and he was like, girl, I know Kik will still use that. Like he kind of made me feel, you know, a little way, but I just let it go. And he was like, here go my number. So yeah, I'm making this up because like I said, I don't remember our first like initial meet. So I think this is how it went because I remember. And this is editing me just popping in real quick. When I'm saying I'm making it up, not like I'm lying, but I do remember this like very faintly, like this conversation happening when we initially met. Like I do remember me trying to give him my Kik and him saying like, don't nobody use that no more. So yeah, so now I didn't text him that same day. Like I didn't want to be too thirsty, so I was just like, I'm gonna hit him up tomorrow so he don't think I'm pressed. So the next day came and I text him, good morning. Now I'm in high school. It probably was like 12 o'clock and I'm talking about good morning. And he never responded. So, you know, I get up, get myself together. We going outside for the day. Girl, outside in this apartment complex and at the park or walking around, like living my best life. Like for some reason, that was just so fun for us. I don't know why. But anyway, and I ended up seeing him. And I'm like, why you didn't text me back? I text you this morning. Not like too pressed. Like it had like we was talking and I just kind of brung it up. Like it wasn't like the first thing I said to him. And he was just like, oh, I must have not saw your message, da da da. You know, we been talking, getting to know each other. He telling me what school he go to. I told him what school I went to because, like I said, this is summertime and I don't know this boy. So, of course, we don't go to the same school. So, he telling me what school he go to. I'm telling him what school I go to. And honestly, I'm just letting him kind of lead the conversation. Like, I kind of let him do all the talking because I'm still starstruck that this fine-ass boy want to talk to me. I'm not going to say at this time I was insecure. I was going through that, like, you know, you're a teenager. You don't really know how you feel about yourself at that time. So, I was just shocked at this fine-ass boy in my eyes. Because he, like, when I say he at 8, I was talking about then. I don't know what this man look like now. But yeah, so I'm just like letting him talk, let him lead the way, like, you know, cool. So, you know, we just hung out that day. Like, I was with my friends, he was with his friends. We talked when we talked. Cool. Now, that same day, I remember I had texted him, like, what you doing, like, after everybody went home. And he texted me back, like, 30 minutes later and told me what he was doing. Then I text right back, because I'm going to text, well, at this time. Not now, but at this time, I was a fast texter. So when you text me, like, I'm not finna, you know, wait. You know, I'm gonna just text back. I wasn't doing that. Like, baby, if I see it, I'm gonna reply. So he texts back, like, an hour later. Like, I noticed it became a pattern. Like, he would text me super late and super dry. Like, in person, he was, like, he had personality. He was cool, but it is like through text, he was so dry to me, and I'll just be like, dang, like why he so dry? Like the conversation would be, what you doing? What you doing? Oh, okay. Hey, good morning. Like it was never any. What's the word? I can't think of the word. I don't know, but it was never no like juice to the conversation. Like it never went anywhere. So we're gonna fast forward. Let's fast forward to the boo. Night before 4th of July, I remember so vividly. We was all kicking it at the park. Now, I didn't like, you know, left my homegirls, you know. I'm kind of booed up with him. We chilling, like, on this, like, you know them little, like, under the slide, how it be, like, them little seat thingies, or I can't describe it. So, we was sitting right there, and I'm sitting like I'm sitting now, and he's standing in front of me. Nothing was going on like that. He just was standing there. Let's be clear. Now we talking. I'm all up in his face. Like, yeah. Because, you know, he talks, so I got to look up to him. So I'm like, yeah, we talking. And he was just like, I want to kiss you. So he was just like, give me a kiss. And I'm like, oh, at this time, No, I had already had my first kiss. Now let me tell you, I had already had like my first kiss and everything, but baby, this one was different. This one was different. So he kissed me, y'all, like straight cotton, like never felt nothing like it. Like I was amazed. Like we kissed or whatever. I'm blushing. Oh my god. So he like, what you doing tomorrow for like 4th of July? And mind you, it's late. It's like 11 something, and they popping the fireworks. So he like, what you doing? Cause like it was a vibe, y'all. Hold on, wait, y'all. It was a vibe. Let me set the scene. We're at the park. Nighttime. It's dark. It's like 11:30. I'm booed up with him. My homegirl booed up over there. My other homegirl booed up over there. We got our own little space. The fireworks is fireworking. It's like a vibe. Like this is our love story. Like this is what I'm gonna tell our kids. Like y'all, like. So he like, what you doing tomorrow for 4th of July? Whoop the whoop. So I'm like, I'm not doing nothing. Like, you know, I'm probably, you know, get cute. Cause you know, it's the holiday. You gotta have a reason to get cute for the living room. You know, probably eat some barbecue. You know, the usual. And he like, all right, I want to see you tomorrow. Like, you know, come see me or whatever. I'm like, it's finna be my man. It's finna be my man. It's finna be my man. So I'm like, okay, but y'all, mind y'all, I'm player, so I'm playing it cool. I have to act like regular nonchalant. So I'm like, yeah. Like in my head, I'm like, but in front of him, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna text you. I mean, whatever you want to do, you know, cool. So the next day come, baby. My mama done went to Rainbow, baby. And at this, baby, from like, I don't want to say the years, but Rainbow was my stove for a minute, like a cool minute. I stayed in Rainbow shoes, bag. I stayed with a Rainbow purse, cause y'all know them purses was like $12, so I stayed with a Rainbow purse. Like that was my store. So my mom went to Rainbow to give me like a little cute 4th of July fit. And she got me this. I'm put the picture right here, cause it's still on my Instagram. It's just in my archive. But this is the picture. So I wore these white shorts with this cute blue top. I don't remember my shoes, but it was sandals. I know it was sandals because I'm a sandal girl. It was sandals. I don't remember the color. They probably was either blue or white or black. And I had my braids up in a ponytail. I had did my edges, and yeah. So, and it was a crop top. That was like one of my first crop tops. My very first crop top was a white one. It had like lace on the bottom, and then I had a black one to match that, and then that one. So them was like my first 3 crop tops. So I wore that, and my sister's in the picture with me. That's what she wore. So I'm feeling cute. Now mind y'all, I had woke up right and early to get ready and get cute, because I'm like, I'm seeing my man today. He want to see me. Like I was up like, and bright and early at this time was like 9-10 o'clock. So I'm like, yeah, so I'm gonna get ready, get cute. Yeah, hold on y'all, let me move y'all back, because I feel like y'all can't really see my hand movement. I talk with my hands like, and that's too far back, so we're gonna put y'all right back here. So anyway, so yeah, so I had texted him good morning, no reply. Text him good morning, no reply. And I remember like an hour or something went by, and I text him again like, oh, what you doing today? Like, where you want to meet at? I think I had said like something along the lines of where you want to meet, where I'm gonna see you, with like some like trying to plan out the day with him. No response. So I'm telling my sister like, bro, this nigga is not. Ooh. Sorry y'all, I'm black, but I don't want to use some words on YouTube. My bad y'all. So I'm telling my sister like, bro, like he's not texting me back. Like I don't know what to do. I'm not calling him, because at this time, y'all, if you know, you know. I don't know what we had against calling on the phone, but for some reason, like during that time, like if you didn't answer the text, I'm gonna just keep multiplying the text to you. Like, calling just was not on my radar. The only people I would call is my mom, my daddy, and my sister, my family. Friends, like, it would be weird for some reason to me. Like, I think I had like phone anxiety real bad, because I still kind of have it to this day, but it's just not as bad as then. So I'm like, if he not replying, what I'm gonna do? Because I'm not calling him. That's not happening. So the day going on, my sister's just like, let's just go over there. So it's like, I'm gonna say 12, 1 o'clock. It's just me and my sister. Like, nobody else is up, or at least not responding, because I was texting my other friends and they weren't responding either. So I'm just like, is nobody up? Like, girl, did we really like overdoing it, getting up this damn early? So we go outside, go to the park. It's empty as hell. Like, empty. Like, the park always had at least 5 people. Like, you want, whether you know them or not, it's gonna be at least 5 people there. Empty. And I remember this because I was like so shocked. I was looking around like, damn, where everybody at? So I text him at the park and I'm like, hey, where you at? Like, what you doing? We at the park right now. Talking about me and my sister. We at the park right now. Did you want to meet us? Y'all, he read my message. He read my message. So I told my sister, like, girl, look, he read my message. He didn't respond because I let it sit, because like I had got so happy. I'm like, oh, he read my message. So I'm happy, and then like 2 to 3 minutes go by and I'm like, all right, he read it, but he ain't said nothing yet. Like, I keep checking, I'm refreshing, keep checking. I'm like, he read my message. So, and this is through text, because he was not responding to my kicks like at all. So this is through text message. So I'm kind of heartbroken now, because I'm like, damn, like we had our like moment under the fireworks and the stars, and like fell in love last night for the 6 hours we was together, and like now you reading my message. So I'm like, cool. It's not cool, but I'm like, cool. So we still there, and she's just like, let's just go see if he at home. I'm like, girl, why would I do that? And he already read my message. Why would I go and see if he's at home? Like, it's no need to take it a step further. Like, we see he's made his decision. So I can let this girl convince me to go to this man's house. And like, we going back and forth, because I got real bad anxiety, especially at this time. So I'm like, girl, no. She like, come on. I'm like, I'm like, okay, I'll go if you knock and you do all the talking, because this is your idea. She like, okay. And you know what? Let me just say, my sis was stepping behind me. She was gonna find out why this man read my message. So, y'all. So we walk over to his brother's apartment, and I'm nervous. Like, I'm shitting bricks. Like, my hands is sweaty. I'm like this. My hand is shaking. I'm like, oh my God, I do not want to do this. So I kind of learned, like, I ain't even gonna lie, for my sis to be stepping behind me the way she was, and for me to leave her hanging the way I did, I was bold. But like, when she went to knock, I stepped over to the side, because I didn't even want to be seen if he opened the door. Because like, now it's giving thirsty. Now it's giving begging. Like, I feel like this was like equivalent to me being on my knees. Please text me back. Please fuck with me. Like, that's how I felt. Like, so I was just like, I don't want to do this. But I let her convince me. So, boom, 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 open up. Alright, so he, girl. So his big brother answered the door, and he looking at us like, who the fuck is y'all? Because mind y'all, we knew this was his brother, but his brother didn't know who we were. So he like, hello, how can I help y'all? And, oh, I was about to say his real name. My sister like, hey, is Joel here? And he like, no, he went home. And y'all, when I heard that, my little heart just broke when I heard that. I'm like, he went home. He said he was gonna be here for the summer. So he like, no, he went home today. So my sister like, oh, he not staying here for the summer no more? And he like, no, he is. He just went home for 4th of July because like our mama barbecue and shit. Like that's where I'm on my way to too. But I dropped him off like earlier this morning so he could get dressed and stuff because, you know, he wanted to link with his girl and match with her.
Huh?
Huh? What? I'm like, huh? Like, nah, baby. Anxiety out the window. I said, I'm sorry, you said what? And he was like, he wanted to go home earlier this morning because his girlfriend got them matching outfits and he had to stop at her house to get the outfit from her. And, you know, they gonna link and, you know, take pictures, stuff like that. Y'all his friends? And I'm like, yeah. Yeah. He like, what's your name? I'll tell him y'all stop by. My sister told him our names because, baby, my head's spinning. Not my man. I'm like, no, it's no way he would do me like that. It's no way. It's no way. So I'm like, girlfriend. So I did have his Instagram, y'all, because at this time, baby, we used to give each other our Instagram before the numbers sometimes. Like, I don't know why, but that's just how it used to go. So, baby, soon as we say, okay, thank you, bye, and that man closed his door and we walking away, I get on my phone. I'm going to his Instagram. I need to figure it out, baby. One thing about me, I'm going to figure it out. And I'm going to figure it out the moment I find out. And it ain't never failed. Listen, any niggas out there, if you ever mess with me and you ever think you got off with doing anything, I promise you did it. And I promise you I got my lick back. Okay? If you did anything to me and you think you got away with it, I promise you did. So I go to his Instagram. I'm like, I'm going to find it. I'm going to find her. I'm going to figure this out. So I go to his Instagram, click his page, and the very first post and I remember this, from 23 minutes ago, him and his little girlfriend. And you know, bro, you know what's funny? They had on matching red shirts. They had on matching red shirts, and I got on a red shirt. Somebody who barely ever wear red, and the one day I wear red, this is what I'm talking about. But, so, it was 4th of July. Him and his little girlfriend matching. They both got on white Air Force Ones, white jeans, and a short sleeve red shirt. He had on a V-neck, and she had on like a crew neck. I don't know why that's important. I just remember it. But it was a low motif because this was around the time, like, you know, people were still using that as their little editing and collage. So it was a low motif. And guess what the song was, y'all? Guess what the song was? The song was Jeremiah, Love Don't Change.
Baby, sometimes I can...
Negro, are you serious? So the pictures was pissing me off. Cause it was like a picture of them hugged up, a picture of them like smiling together, like he was behind her, she was standing in front of him, and he was like that. And then it was a picture of her on his back, like, y'all, I remember it picture by picture, pose by pose, like 2020 vision, bitch, we 20, like I remember. So y'all, I'm looking at this video with damn near tears in my eyes. I know, but I am hurt. Like, I am hurt. Like, I'm not hurt because he wasn't really my man, and we didn't know each other enough to like really build a bond to where my feelings could truly like get crushed. But I did feel a way because like I was feeling you. You was feeling me. We was feeling each other. Like, what, girlfriend? And y'all matching? So, my sister like, baby, My sister-in-law do this. This was the first time she had nothing to say, and neither did I. Like, we was both staring. Like, we looking at I had the phone like this so she could see. We both looking at the phone like, I cannot believe my eyes. Like, what? So, I'm like, okay. All right. Okay. So y'all know what I did, right? Y'all know what I did? I commented. And I'm like, what did I say? I liked it. And then I said like, cute. No period. No nothing. No emoji, no period, no exclamation, nothing. I just said cute. Y'all, why did I refresh and go back like 3 minutes later and I was blocked? Blocked. I'm like, okay, bitch. All right. This the game you want to play? Let's play it. Because baby, I promise I'm better. So, a few days go by. Guess who came back? And I'm so irritated because like all my male friends, like all my homeboys who was cool with him, still cool with him. Like I had told them, no, I didn't even tell them what he did because I was too embarrassed. So and plus I didn't want them to like talk about it with him because we was still like kids at the time. So it's like wasn't really no loyalty for real. For on my end, yeah, because I don't play that. I'm loyal to the end. But I feel like since we were still kids, like they was gonna run their mouth. So I was just like, I'm not even gonna tell them, like, you know, cause like all they knew was we was kind of talking. Like it was never nothing in stone. So y'all, let me tell y'all how I embarrassed myself. So we at the park, all of us at the park chilling, except I'm with my homegirls and the boys is with the boys. So the boys with the boys, girls with the girls. So we all chilling, whatever, and somebody had yelled, I don't remember who it was, somebody had like yelled over to us like, we finna go to the store. Cause so somebody had yelled over to us like, we finna go to the store. So that's like basically telling like, come on, like we ain't gotta walk all together, but just like, you know, that's where we're going. So we let them start walking first, and then like we like started like they was right here and we was right here. But like no. They was like up here and we was like back here because I did not want to run into Joel. I didn't want to get in no kind of like if the conversation, like I didn't want to get in a conversation with him, like nothing. I didn't want to be next to him, be around him, talk to him, kick it with your skate, with your nut. So I'm like, let's just stay back. And let me just tell you, my homegirls at the time, I don't remember all of them because it was so many of us. Like I really used to be outside, but it was so many of us. I don't remember exactly who, but they was stepping behind me because they was like, yeah, we gonna stay back here. So, you know, you ain't really gotta, you know, they was babying me. I fuck with them for that because that situation. Anyway, so remember my niece told me to call her boyfriend at the time name because she was calling his name and I think her voice was going out so he couldn't hear her. And I think she wanted him to come back to like, I don't know. But she told me to call him because he couldn't hear her. Y'all, why did I scream out Joel on accident? Like the subconscious, I guess. I'm sorry if the lighting is different. I just got a call. So, let's just say my niece's boyfriend name was Mike. So, I was supposed to scream like, Mike, 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 Mike. And I guess since, you know, we have been talking about Joel so much that day and like trying to avoid Joel so much that day, that my big stupid dumb ass Joel, y'all, I was so freaking embarrassed. Like, I'm gonna reenact it just for y'all how exactly it went. Mike, Lena, can you call Mike, cause he can't hear me. Joel! And like, it got so quiet. Me and all my homegirls looked at each other like, we stopped, because mind you, we're walking. Stop. I'm like, and y'all, he had to tell them what had happened by this time. He had to tell them what happened by this time. Because when I say they all stopped, looked back at us, and bust out laughing. And I mean that running laugh. That smacking the arm laugh. Like, dead screaming on the floor. Like, I was so embarrassed, y'all, because like, how did I make a mistake like that? How? Like, I was so, it literally makes me cringe thinking about it. Like, I was so mad at myself. Like, I didn't even want to go to the store no more. Like, that had just set the tone for the rest of the day for me. Like, I was so embarrassed. But yeah, we had just like never spoke again. Like, I think he had tried to hit me up like a few months later, like on some like, hey big kid, you know, trying to like check the temperature, you know, see. But I didn't even respond. And like, yeah, like we used to have each other. Like, he had ended up unblocking me and following me again, which was weird. Like, what ain't for me? I'm like, not you trying to come back because you and your little girlfriend broke up. Ended up finding the girl Instagram, and let me tell y'all, Miss Mamas was one of them who told her business. So whenever they got into it, it wasn't like she wasn't getting on Instagram like straight up being like, oh my god, Joel did this, Joel did that. She was a subliminal. Like, she would post like tweets, and you can read between the lines very easily, like one of them kind of girls. So yeah, but I don't know what Joel is doing today. That's the end of this story time. I just want to give y'all something quick because the story is just gonna get worse from here. The story is just gonna get worse from here. I'm gonna just tell you, the stories are gonna get worse from here. So I just wanted to give y'all something quick, something cute, something I didn't really have to edit too much. Yes, this is the end of the story time. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and come back for more. It's your girl Lena, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.